So the park didn't work out. Not that I ever thought it would. They called it a refuge, but it's really just another graveyard waiting to happen. Shame about the guys, though. They weren't all shit.
Simon made this for me before we left Eagleview. Said it was something to remember him by. He's all I want to remember now. But if I forget, it's like they die all over again. So I think of them all the time. But Simon must never know.
When everything changes like this, does life go on? Can you even be said to live the same life as you used to? Fedorova has walked the path of the gun for a long time, but for very different reasons.
I remember the news. Used to call them a protest group. Then they raided that warehouse, and they were upgraded to radicals. If things had kept going that way, I'm sure they'd eventually be terrorists.
See that blinking light in the window? Wonder what that's about.
I don't know. Morse code?
Yeah, it says Marcus is a moron.
Two for salvation, please. One way.
Excuse me. I'd like 2 tickets for Eagleview Plateau, please.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but we don't sell tickets anymore. The next train out is reserved for cargo from Savinsek International, but there's another one tomorrow that's set to take on passengers. Can I have your name?
Nika, with a K. And there's my niece. Her name is Nadia.
Ah, another one of these. I had a feeling we might find one, because this is what we must have missed. Probably more than 2 as well. It looks like this one's hooked up to the same power grid as the trains. Want to play electrician? Huh, the switchboard connects to 3 different power sources here in the station. No connection, no weird machine, and no train either. Looks like we need to fire up those power sources first of all. This is it, I guess. I've never liked goodbyes. They're too definitive, but I think this might be the last time we see Chernosk. It's all about letting go in the end. Right. No looking back, pillar of salt and all that. We have a train to catch. Now departing for misunderstanding, conflict, and the upholding of divides. All aboard. End of the line. This is where they were all going, the famous mountains of Chernosk. Safety and stability, if you believe the brochure. Eagleview Plateau should be just up ahead.
Keep running, Joyce. Come on! Pavel! Pavel, where's Riho? I thought she was with you!
I don't know. I think she's ahead of us. We can't stop. Let's go!
We should just take this damn sign down. They expect me to start it off. It's controversial. We need you on our side, Farid. Damn straight it's controversial. It's inhumane. So they need me to hammer in the first nail with a smile, like a philanthropist with a shovel. A radiant new society with an entry fee. The journey here is dangerous, through Chernosk or the mountains, and we'll turn them away at the door? Unless they can donate to our utopia, of course.
My shift on the perch today. Been instructed to fire warning shots if any new arrivals start acting up. With the new rules, little wonder if they're expecting troubles. Perhaps I should sign Farid's stupid petition.
A goodly view of the bridge. Their instructions mentioned warning shots, but emphasized the importance of Eagleview's safety.
All the latest arrivals marked as welcomed or dismissed. Timur Mashkadov dismissed. The Demayev family welcomed because they brought with them 2 tanks of gasoline.
It's a home, but also an effigy. A monument to Mr. Petrascu's unfaltering industriousness, and 2 middle fingers in the face of the end.
Ah, that stings. A sharp rock, that was all he had. Came at me like some Neanderthal out of a movie, screaming gibberish. If it had been anyone else in the gate that day, he wouldn't have left alive. Lucky guy.
They got into one of the medicine cabinets, made off with everything. Mostly painkillers and gauze, but it'll be difficult to replace. A strange thing is, the cabinet wasn't damaged. They must have stolen the key from someone.
I haven't had a real goulash since I was a kid. Warm food. You forget how important the little things are. Even Joyce cleaned her plate. I'm putting them in the fire tonight. Won't be needing them anymore. That life is over.
Pavel told them we were doctors, but not what kind. I should be upset, but we're doing pretty well so far. Doesn't take an MD to patch up the occasional scratch and bruise.
A special corps of mountain rangers used to patrol here, tasked with the safekeeping of the environment and the landmarks. Those who survived were swiftly drafted to a new cause.
The devil's own. The cops called us thugs and troublemakers. But it was really only about throwing up a giant middle finger to society. Or, if I'm to be perfectly honest, perhaps it was ever mostly about cruising around and drinking beer.
It was all about the open road for him. The jackets, the clubhouse, the beer. None of it ever mattered as much as the freedom. Simply knowing that the road was out there was enough sometimes. He misses it now, but the road is still there.
I'm not going out there. Nah, man, screw it. You hear what he said? They'll be cleaning this place up. He's the guy I told you about, Andre. Let's just stay here. He'll sort it out.
Numerous file-ups for excessive force, more than one internal investigation into suspicions of bribes and perjury, higher than average number of shots fired per year of duty, 4 different partners who requested a transfer, and an uncle in the position of police director.
Hey, Shimon. You look like something's bothering you.
Well, the books don't add up. I'm about to look into it. We might have a thief.
What? You probably shouldn't. Hey, wait up!
Protest flyers. This can't go on. I understand Farid's reservations, but he's been the Council's face outward since we got here. We must show unity. I wonder if we can convince him to help build the toll booth in exchange for some compromise.